What's good? It's your boys again, back with another North Carolina Live. How y'all feeling?
I'm keeping that. I hope y'all know. I'm keeping that in the intro for this clip this week. That is core, bro. Oh man.
And the question is, how y'all feeling with this new game week coming up? Because expectations are low, rumor mill is high.
Hey, and we all on supply, baby. Like we doing good.
Last time I checked, beer still stays cold in the fridge. So
I mean, I hope like if your beer don't stay cold when you put it in the fridge, I'm gonna need you to get a new beer.
Listen, things ain't gone all the heck just yet. It's hit the fan, but
it's hit the fan, the ceiling, the window. What hasn't it hit yet?
It ain't hit the walls.
It hit the window though.
The window,
but not the wall.
It ain't been smeared over to the walls yet.
Till the sweat drop down.
No.
Oh no.
This was done effortless. This was effortless.
He said effortless. Wait a minute, sir. What do you mean effortless? What you mean effortless, sir?
Effortless. Took no time.
That is not good whatsoever. But man, I got a question for you. I got a question for the room. First of all, y'all already know it is both of your co-hosts here. He did not introduce himself properly, and I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Yeah, I said it's your boys. Back with North Carolina Live.
Tell the people your name.
I'm Rasmus 26, and we're here for North Carolina Live. That over there. It's Tornado McCray. He's here with us for another episode. I'm going to talk a whole lot of smack. Don't you let him talk over me. Just let it go.
That's what I'm talking about. That's how you do an intro. You know what? There you go. Good job. Good job. I'm proud of you. You did an intro. Good job. But man, hey, like you said, rumors is hot, temperatures is cold, and honestly, Bill, the big question is, do you gotta go? Because everybody been saying it. It's been all over the rumor mill. And apparently, Bill has addressed these rumors and said they are categorically false. Yes, that man said categorically false. Nani? According to ESPN.com, Bill addressed the rumors on Monday in a press conference. And first thing he said in regards to his buyout, Bill said, reports about my looking for a buyout or trying to leave here is categorically false. There's zero truth to any of that. I'm glad I'm here. We're working towards our goals. We believe very much in process. We need to just keep working and grinding away, and that's exactly what we're doing. And so then, they followed up. They're like, is progress being made, right? So he follows it up. He's like, it's a learning curve. We're all in it together, but we're making a lot of progress, and the process will eventually produce the results we want like they have everywhere else I've been. Now, if I want to be a cynic and whatnot, not everywhere you've been, you've produced results, Bill. If I want to be a cynic, but I'm gonna let you live, I'm gonna let you be great. And of course, people be looking at it and they're like, all right, progress is being made, but it ain't showing up on the scoreboard. And he comes back and he's like, everybody's most interested in the final score, and I'm at the top of that list. But again, it's a process. Coach Saban has talked about it. Bill Walsh has talked about it. I've talked about it. You build a culture, you build a program, and eventually the results will come. So when will that happen? Hopefully as soon as possible. And I ain't gonna lie to you.
A lot of fans focus mostly on the final score. And to be honest with you, if it wasn't for the fact that the losses are bad losses, I don't think we'd be as upset.
No. If the losses were not bad losses, or if the losses didn't even look that bad, like, for example, we've seen games in our lifetime where it's like, oh, the box score may say 48-24, right? But we both know it was a 24-24 game up until the fourth quarter, and then like two big punt returns or two pick sixes changed the whole momentum. So now it looks way worse than it does. You know what I mean? So
it'd be a lot worse if, like I said, if the games just didn't look so bad. Like if you lost to TCU 47-30, people be like, okay. If you lost to UCF 30-20, 30-24, or 30-12, or 30-17, people wouldn't be so bad about it. If you lost to Clemson 48-21, people wouldn't be so mad about it because at least you're still trying to put up points. The problem is that you haven't broke 10 points, but like the one game,
the Charlotte game,
and a loss,
and you broke the Charlotte game and the Richmond game, but against top teams, you ain't broke 10 points.
That's what I'm saying. Like in the losses, you haven't broken 10 points. That's why people are upset about the final score because they're like,
this is bad.
He's like, come on.
like, bro, 48-10, 34-9, 28-7, 30, like 30, what, 8-7 against Clemson?
I'm saying, because I even looking at this. So we'll look at this for a second. If you want to bring up Nick Saban, first year at Alabama, he went 7-6.
Right.
In all of those 6 losses, none of them were by more than a touchdown.
I was about to say, he ain't lose by what? More than 10? Something like that?
He ain't lose by more than 7.
Well.
So, and you know what? Let's do some.
We're doing some digging?
Let's do some other looks.
Oh, God. We're doing digging. We're digging. He about to get to it.
Dude, that's not what I meant. Shoot, I can't even say anything about Bill Walsh. Bill Walsh came in winning, he left winning. There you go. His worst 2 seasons were in 93 and 94. He went 4-7 in 93. And 3-7 in 94.
Ew. What do you got against 93, dog? Like what I do? I was just born. You ain't had to do bad that year.
So there were several games where he lost by at least 2 touchdowns, but didn't lose by more than 4.
Either way, he wasn't losing by 20 plus.
Nah. He did. Because in 94, 1, 2, 3. So 3 of the losses in 94 were by at least 20 points. But no more than 28 points. And then
I'm gonna just say this. When it comes down to it, and Bills says it's looking at the final score, bro. At the end of the day, you know people are gonna go after the final score.
Same thing in 93. Only 3 games by more than 20 by at least 20 points, but no more than 28.
And here's the thing: Bill Walsh is like he was seasoned at that point, right? Like he'd been
at least from what Sports Reference has, he ain't really coached that long.
But I'm saying that wasn't his first. That was his first year. He's been like that time. Yeah, so it was kind of one of those things. Like, all right, Bill came in winning, hit his slump, and then went out winning. Bill Belichick, that's what you said. I was just going off
his last 2 seasons in 93 and 94 were his worst 2 seasons with a 4-7 and 3-7 records.
Okay.
Now he came in to Stanford winning. So in 77 and 78, his first 2 seasons, he went 8-3. He went 8-4 and 93 respectfully. And in 92, he went 10-3 and 92. I feel like
what years did he coach?
77 and 78, 92, 93, and 94.
What? So wait, he just coached the 2 years and then just went NFL, then came back to college?
That's what it sounds like.
All right, Bill. I guess nobody wanted to hire you. I don't know, bro. I'll be honest. I ain't paying attention to Bill Walsh like that. I know of Bill Walsh. I respect Bill Walsh like that. But if you were to tell me like the full ins and outs of his coaching career, I couldn't tell you.
So let's see here.
I know the highlights of his coaching career. So for those who want to banish me to the football shadow realm for that one, I apologize. I'm just saying, because this keyboard warrior 872. You don't know about the intricacies of Bill Walsh. I'm sorry, dog. I don't like. I paid attention to some coaches more than others. Bill Walsh is not one of them coaches I looked at all the time. I'm not gonna sit there and lie to you. Did you pay attention to Bill Walsh like that?
He coached in the NFL from like 66 to 96.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I know Bill Walsh is the NFL coach.
Yeah, was a head coach at San Francisco from 79 to 88.
Exactly.
Posted a 92, 59-1 record.
Like, I know Bill Walsh as the NFL coach.
81, 84, and 88.
You say he won Super Bowl what with the 49ers?
Yep. He won them in 81, 84, and 88.
The Joe Montana years?
That sounds about right.
I want to say those are the Montana
Joe
years.
Montana, because he had Joe Montana win comeback player of the year in 86. Jerry Rice was the offensive player of the year in 87, and Roger Craig as an offensive player of the year in 88.
Okay, so he won in the Montana years, and then they had a different coach for the Steve Young years.
Yeah, because let's see here, he was with San Francisco. Let's go all the way back. So he started coaching in 66 as an offensive back coach, basically a running back coach or a specialties group coach for the Raiders in 66. Then was a tackles coach or a tight ends coach in 68 with the Bengals. In 69, he moved to wide receivers coach. He stayed with the Bengals from 68 to 76 or 75. He went from tight ends coach to wide receivers coach to quarterbacks and wide receivers coach. Then he went with San Diego for a year as offensive coordinator in 76 and got hired on as the head coach in 79, which was those 2 years he was coaching at Stanford initially.
Jesus Christ. Bill.
He coached from San Francisco from 79 to 88. Then he took those few years to go back to Stanford from 92 to 94, and then went back to San Francisco as an assistant to the coaching staff in 96.
All right.
History lesson.
All right. Well, we got that out the way.
Man. But if you're going to talk about anybody, like, come on, Bill.
He had to get another
If you want to bring up Nick Saban, just go ahead and admit that Nick Saban had a better first year as a head coach than you.
And to me, it's not out of the realm for people to already be sitting there thinking, hey, bro, you going to buy yourself out. Shoot, I am pretty sure, we talked about this, there are some donors probably looking at Michael Jordan like, hey, bro, can you buy him out for us? Please. Like, can you just go? We will make sure to recoup it on campus for you, but can you buy this man out for us? Because this ain't it. This ain't it. Cut the check
right now.
Here's the best part. Here's the best part about that, bro. The check has reduced in price since the summer. Remember, that buyout went from 10 million to 1 million. And in today's money, buying out a coach for $1 million is relatively cheap.
And that's more than likely why he said he had no interest in leaving.
Like,
you said, why would I leave when my money? But when my money looked funny,
like this is the thing.
Looked funny.
For example, Carolina bought out Matt Rule back in the day for $30 million. They bought him out of his contract at Baylor.
Boy, and they paid for that for a minute.
Don't remind me. But
for that check.
To say you want to say it's categorically false, that's fine. But what ain't false is this roster that y'all built, bro. Let's keep it a stack. Let's keep it 100. Well, they ain't false. But Bill defends Lombardi and himself in regards to building that roster, bro. If you can believe it.
Whatever.
Because here's the thing. So, for those of y'all who didn't hear, Bill Belichick also spoke about the roster that they currently have, which has produced less than pleasing results.
Less than ideal results.
Less than ideal results, to say the least. And when Bill said, in regards to the way they went about getting the roster, we all know, and my co-host has pointed out on numerous occasions, they did a lot in the transfer portal, and they went a lot through the portal to go get him. What he said was this. Bill said, we went out and signed a lot of players. Belichick is like, we signed players who didn't have offers or offers they didn't want. Kind of slid through the cracks in terms of the recruiting process. We signed players in the transfer portal that were available. We were late in the running on a lot of them. We were late on relationships. We were late on it in contacts. We ran out of time. We did the best we could. Bro. Nani? That sounds like an excuse. And I'm sick of it. Y'all, here's the other part about it. Bill was hired on December 12th. That was only 3 days after the portal opened. To me, it sounds like you should have been, if you knew you were going to take the job, sounds like you should have been recruiting and doing what you could before you officially signed on. That's what it sounds like to me.
It sounds like to me you should have went ahead and started getting on trying to find people as soon as you signed in. Like, bump getting the coaching staff together. Who we gonna have them coach?
Like, it just sounds bad, and he followed that up because he said, I think we'll take advantage of every opportunity we have to improve the team, whether that's in the recruiting or whether it's in the transfer, or most importantly, developing the players that are here. This is a developmental program, like every program is that I've been a part of. The idea is to get our players and get them better. Here's the thing. You just said that y'all were behind the 8 ball on getting your players. And you're supposed to be developing them. So regardless of whether you got them or not, you're the coach. And what you developed is not good. What you built and taught is not good. And you want to come back and then defend Mike Lombardi and say, I think Michael and his staff did a great job upgrading the roster. And then it was upgraded again in the spring and after spring ball. I mean, our football team is a lot better than what it was at the end of spring ball. I could tell you that. If your football is better than what we were in spring, God forbid what was that's why y'all weren't showing a lot of film in spring training. That in spring practice. That's why nobody could come to the practices. That's why nothing was available to the media. Because if this team is leaps and bounds better than where you were back in March and April 1st, when we took over this channel, if this team that we see now is better than that, God, I don't want to know what that team was. I don't even want to know what that was. You tell me. Am I crazy? Am I crazy for that?
So I'm going to go ahead and point out, it doesn't show very much support when you flat out say, we did what we could.
Like we were behind the 8 ball. We
were just like, we jumped into the portal. We were a little late getting there. So
we got guys who were available.
So the players we did want were kind of already gone. So, we just got what we could. How about?
That's a shot fired.
Listen, like stuff like that is what makes me believe that all this stuff about the locker room being divided, people getting special treatment, and all this stuff is true. Because if your general manager is willing to come out the side of his mouth and say that we didn't get the talent we wanted, so we did the best that we could.
That was what your head coach said, and the general manager. And then I'm gonna be honest, if I'm the players you got in the portal, what are you saying about me? You asked me to be here.
Not even that. That's what they said about the portal. That's what they said about you, the person in the portal. You are what we could. You are the best we could get, is what they said.
Like that's the equivalent. That is the equivalent of you thinking you got a real good date on your hands, right? You got a real nice girl. You like, man, I've been waiting for this opportunity. This gonna go great. You find out she done turned down 18 other dates and just wanted to be out on a Friday night, and you were the best available.
Like, that's them telling you, listen, I was bored on a Thursday,
and I just wanted some free food.
You the first one that texted me, so I was like, you know what? Cool, whatever.
I didn't think this was too serious. You not the primary option I wanted. They still gonna hit me up later. I'm just waiting on them to hit me back, but I guess we can hang out. I guess we could kick it for
hit you with the I wanted McDonald's, but you know, this is cool too.
Right. Why are you wasting my time? If I'm not who you wanted, why waste my time?
You can get out my face with that.
That will divide a locker room, bro. Because if I'm that portal transfer, and I hear Belichick saying this, as much as I can buy in to whatever a coach is telling me, I'm still human. That's gonna rub me a type of way. Cause I'm gonna sit there and be like, you talking about me? Like, say what you gotta say, but are you talking about me?
I didn't even gotta ask you that question. It's like, nah, I heard what you said. That's cool. You better have some more turnover by the end of the season, but whatever.
And then don't try and spin it like, oh, those who stayed understand the development piece and understand what we're trying to do here. No. You told me I wasn't who you wanted. I'm who you could afford. You flat out told me I wasn't who you wanted. I'm just who you could afford. Guess what? I'm going to go somewhere where I'm wanted.
I mean, we wanted you, just not that much.
It's still Hispanic Heritage Month, and I should hit you with this chocolate right here.
Why? What you hit me for? All I'm telling you is what the man said.
Like I should, boy.
Why am I getting threatened?
Gosh, I should, because Bill pissed me off.
So
with statements
like
like
I ain't got a whole
like, hey, we can go. We can go. We can go, God dang it. Funniest show on Voice of College Football. I don't care what none of y'all say. Right here.
Listen, and you know, the way these things are going, and the fact that y'all are constantly having to debunk rumors because there's nothing better to talk about on your team is crazy.
Like, bro,
at this point, you even got players defending y'all that the teams that no, we're together, we're cool, we're jailed.
We're fine. We're united. We're great. And it's like
like y'all had to send another transfer, Christo Kelly, out in the wild to be like,
speak of the devil. Speak of the devil to play. Oh, hey, play PR for us. Play PR for us real quick, bro. Like, what?
Christo Kelly had to be our PR agent talking about Kelly debunks rumors of the locker room being divided. Yeah, you know what I can speak for is, you know, what kind of what I see day in and day out. And that's guys, you know, committed to this team, committed to each other, you know, working with each other. Yeah, the results on the field are what we want. It's tough, right? You know, everyone wants to win, players, coaches, fans, and whatnot. But I see guys that are coming together and stringing along great practices. We're heading in the right direction. And his communication about the players and coaches been an issue is what they've asked him. He said, no, absolutely not. I mean, it's world class, you know, from a standpoint from Coach Belichick. from Belichick. It's the feedback that he seeks from everybody that we talk about in all our meetings every single day. The emphasis is on communication, whether that's on the field, off the field, whatever it is. So Belichick moved his office down from the 4th floor to the 2nd floor so that if there's anything that we need, anything that we see, he's there. So, I mean, I don't know.
There's a communication issue between the players.
There's some kind of
Crystal. I'm gonna say this. Crystal Kelly, you did a master class in PR, a master class in messaging, a master class in how to give the correct answer, and that is the NFL politically correct answer. So I hope you get drafted, because guess what? If you do, I know whatever team gets you knows they ain't got to train you on how to address the media. That's first things first. Second, there's an issue with communicating between the players. We ain't going to sit here and lie and act like it's not. We're not going to sit here and pretend that it's not. We're not going to sit there and just be like, oh, you know what? It's a faux pas. We don't have no issues. There's no war in Bossing say. That's a lie. That's a lie.
And even if you want to say there's no communication problems off the field, there's clearly communication problems on the field. Like, you see that week in and week out. Like, there's no way that y'all come off the sideline, go to the sideline, y'all talk to each other, and y'all continue to come out looking the same almost every drive. It's like you talk for the first drive, because the first drive always looks good.
Always.
Then you talk for the last 3 drives in the fourth quarter.
Trying to come back and make it look just to look respectable.
Oh, we can still score points. Okay, why weren't you scoring points for the other 3 quarters of this game?
Y'all can score? Y'all can go down and score for the first 8 minutes of a drive, and then the last 2 minutes of a game, you can go score. That's 50 minutes left of football that y'all have not tried to score.
Because you got to
what are we doing?
You got to remember, the point of the game is scoring more points than the other guy. And when you're constantly not doing that, you're pretty sure and pretty confident that you're not going to win the game. You're going to have.
Are you sure that's the game? Are you sure that's the game plan, bro? Because I thought it was just show up for one drive.
I mean, that's what everybody else's game plan is.
You can
ask UCF. You can ask Clemson. I'll tell you what the game plan was. The game plan was to go out there, score more points than the other guy.
Listen, bro, I'm telling you, football is won on the first and the last drive of the game. You ain't know that?
Last time I checked.
No. No. You're wrong.
Last time I checked.
You're wrong.
It was that the 2nd through 42nd drive.
That's why you are losing. That's why you don't understand how football is played. You only care about the first drive and the last drive.
I mean, if you ask the Bills from the last couple of games,
you only care about the first drive and the last drive.
Them is just the first drive and the first drive.
You only care about the first drive and the last drive. That's it. That's how you win games. And they won. They're 2-0 the last 2 weeks.
To who?
Over Atlanta.
They ain't played them twice.
Yeah, they did. That's how bad it was. 2 wins.
It's about the time that since they got run over 2 times over is what it seemed like.
Nope.
Look at the numbers.
Nope.
Look at the numbers. I feel like that's how every coach's meeting goes.
Look at the numbers. Look at the numbers. No. Look at the numbers.
So, Coach, if you just look at the numbers, no.
I feel like that's how every meeting with Bill, that's how that goes. So, Coach, we want to adjust? No.
Look at the numbers. No.
No. I know football. Clearly, you don't.
I mean,
clearly you don't.
You know there's numbers involved in football? Yes.
Yeah. We go outside.
No.
Bill doesn't know what numbers mean. That's how Deflategate happened. He thought he was adding pressure to the ball. That's how Spygate happened. Oh, this number means it's rising in altitude? This number means it's recording? I don't know.
I can
Look
tell
at
you
the
what
clip.
ain't rising. Opinion from the media.
Mm.
Because Chansky was on his neck a little bit.
Oh, was he?
Oh, listen. Because he essentially just said swing and a miss.
In the middle of the baseball playoffs too. That's ooh, Chansky, you cold, brother, you cold.
That man, he starts this article off with, for a minute, it seemed like a mafia movie. Bill Belichick, the godfather of football over the last 2 decades, in the room on time, his second punctual appearance of the regular season of the election. Just before that, outgoing athletic director Bubba Cunningham walked into his first Monday presser and watched from behind the media. Then 3 UNC heavyweights came in the same door as Belichick and stood shoulder to shoulder off to the left. Chancellor Lee Roberts, football general manager and consigliere Mike Lombardi, and incoming athletic director Steve Newmark were apparently showing support for Belichick, who categorically denied multiple reports he was working out an exit plan with them. 2 media members snickered that he would pull out a paper napkin with the scribble message, "I quit," as he did to resign.
I would have loved to have seen that. I really would have.
And basically they're saying the statement of, like, it's not about whether Bill is going to leave this $30+ million in guarantees for him and his staff, but whether North Carolina is willing to admit they made a mistake and start over with a new coach that's not in the news all the time. And at the bottom line, it's more about the long-lasting damage to UNC's brand, image, and reputation.
If he's actually asking the question, I don't think they will.
He goes on to say, no question that Bill knows what to do with a football team departing the NFL with 6 rings and the second most coaching wins in history. But the program is now on life support because, as he admits, he expected to find better players when he arrived and can't do much about it right now. Yet he's still talking about next year's freshman class, which few other powerful programs are doing, because they know that the key to the college game is the transfer portal and revenue share.
That
sounds
like Bill's gonna have potentially lose due to trying to win with old tactics. You know what I mean? Like, because more coaches are knowing the transfer portal is going to be the thing that gets them a winning roster. It's like Bill's going to end up being that coach is like, oh, no, I can win the old school way. That's the way you're supposed to build a program. That's the way you're supposed to win. And right now, that's not going to work. Do I think?
I don't think he's going to pull it Dabo. I don't think he's going to pull a Dabo. And he also goes to say, going to Cal for a Friday night, 10:30 p.m. game, most objective observers know what the future holds for Belichick's first college team. Now 2-3, but unlikely to win more than one of its remaining 7 games.
Oof.
The Bears from Berkeley, 4-2, are already 2 touchdown favorites despite getting hammered by Duke, which was a much better and will come to Kenan Stadium in November and beat the Tar Heels again. And no matter how bad NC State is playing, the Wolfpack is more talented than the Tar Heels and will own them a 5th straight time in Raleigh. That's why UNC needs another coach with a vision and not a veteran who has too much to learn. After his opening remarks, Bill answered the same questions and repeated, it's a process that they are all working hard at. Will he replace some of his inexperienced staff who have to bust their butts learning how to recruit the right players and land enough of them to calm the natives next season? Maybe, but the roster won't improve much with the steep learning curve he acknowledges. As for the Mafia movie, we are at the intermission, but have a good idea on how it will end.
This is Mafia the old country, and Enzo is looking bad. This is the Spadaro family all over. That's what this is.
Nah, this is Goodfellas.
I actually liked Goodfellas.
This is Goodfellas, and this is when that one dude laughed and thought he was funny.
I actually liked Goodfellas.
Goodfellas was good. It was a good movie.
I actually enjoyed that movie.
But once again,
I don't enjoy it.
Like we've said it before, at the end of the day, there's going to have to be some coaching changes. Period. The nepotism is going to have to go out the window. You're going to have to find guys that know how to work this game. If you don't, you're going to keep looking like this.
Nice. Oh, my remember I told you about the shirts? The shirt I was making?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got just a trial one. Like I bought one to see how it came out. So, word. Oh shoot, it came out nice.
Anyway, but yeah, no, they like I said, they're people are on him because this literally leads into the next thing of, do they believe, or does anyone believe that James Franklin could be replacing Bill Belichick by next season?
Very much so. Very much so. I think he could, for sure.
Because Tar Heel Wire basically goes on to say, like, despite the rumors being denied by Cunningham and Belichick, it's time to look at who might replace him. And they think that James Franklin, you know, the recently fired Penn State coach, could be the answer to those problems. And to be real with you, I don't disagree.
I don't either.
Because Matthew Zamek at the College Sports Wire had to say this. Somebody asked him, would UNC be a better fit than Michigan State for Franklin? Stop advertising. Wrong channel.
It's me. It ain't. It's for me. This is literally for me. This is literally for me.
Same product placement. Should have did that last week during the bye when nobody cared.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that the product came.
You are very sorry that the product came.
Shut up. Anywho, get back to what they were saying.
Anyway, what Zamek went on to say is, Bill Belichick isn't enjoying himself. He and general manager Michael Lombardi are constantly on the defensive. The mood in Chapel Hill is tense, bordering on ugly. No one is winning here. This is not healthy for anyone. Belichick barely communicates with anyone during games. The strong culture he built in New England is nowhere to be seen. Grown-ups can admit when they have made a mistake or when a new venture just didn't work out for all parties concerned. This misadventure absolutely has to end in 2025. There shouldn't even be a conversation about this. It ought to be a done deal. So the question is, for y'all out there at home, do y'all think that James Franklin could replace Belichick by next year? So UNC should have hired Sheil Wood.
Oh, my fault.
2 years ago as defensive coordinator.
Listen. He ain't lying. Hey, things ain't lie, bro. He did not lie just now. That would have been the move.
So looks like he's currently at Houston. Oh no, he's at Texas Tech. Okay, so he was at Houston last season. Oh, out of Spartanburg.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he right up there in your neck of the woods.
Right. Did not know that. Good for Texas Tech picking up somebody that was worth all the money.
All the money. Oh yeah.
But yeah, so at the end of the day, like, once again, who do y'all think that Bill's done after this season? Do y'all think that James Franklin could be the guy coming in? Or do you think that Bill stays and he just replaces some members of his coaching staff? Or the worst option out of all of these, nothing changes and we go through this same pain for a second season because Bill just will move out of the way.
I'm going to say this. If Bill does not win any other games the rest of this year, Bill is fired the very next day. If Bill goes winless the rest of this year, I don't care what North Carolina has put into him. This man will be fired the very next day. Because you mean to tell me that would mean the only 2 wins you could get on the season were over UNC Charlotte and Richmond. I'm sorry, but you did not get paid all that money to come in here and only win against UNC Charlotte and Richmond. I don't care who you are. So, Bill Belichick, you want to keep your job, or at least know you have a lot more leeway in terms of keeping your job. Don't go winless, because I promise you, and I'll be an advocate for it. I'll be the advocate for you getting fired the very next day. Like, you don't even get a full 24 hours. You get 12 at best. That's if Jordan's hasn't made arrangements for you.
Let's see here, because bro, I don't know. Because I look at it, if you don't win, if you don't beat at least Wake Forest and Duke, so if you don't come out of this with at least 4 wins,
don't be like Aguilar. That'll never not be funny to me.
So yeah, if you don't come out with 4 wins this season, bro, like just be expected. Once again, what did I say last week? Diesel chairs, diesel seat,
diesel seating.
When I tell you that coaching seat gonna be hot, my guy.
Oh, bro, it's going to be hot. It's going to be sizzling.
And I will also say, outside of like ridiculous news, this is some devastating news because the defense just got worse by a lot. Especially the past defense.
Sad. No.
He said, I wanted him fired, but now I believe he'll get another year. And unfortunately, I believe he'll get another year too. Unless, and like he may still head coach, but more than half his coaching staff should go if it doesn't get better. Like he needs to find more experienced coaching staff from here on out. Like I said, the nepotism just has to stop.
Definitely.
At this point, it really just has to stop. I understand that you want your boys to be successful, and the best way to learn is under you, I guess. But at some point, you gotta let them go. Gotta let them leave. Gotta let them do their own thing. Because I think Steve is being held back by the fact that y'all are still on the same coaching staff again. I believe your other son, whose name continues to escape me, and probably forever with this.
The other Belichick.
Who are you?
That's probably why he's mad. He's known as the other Belichick.
The other Belichick, whoever it is, whatever his name is, need to let him go because I don't think anybody knows who he is or cares for who he is. Because so far, like wherever he's the position group that he's coaching at is safety. Yeah, safety's coach is unimpressive, uninspired, unimpressive. Like, sure, some of they'll occasionally make plays, but they're hardly ever in the pass game. They'll make plays in run game from time to time. They'll come down, make a tackle, but
Brian, that's what he's threatening. Brian Belichick.
Whatever.
Did you know that?
Either way, nobody's threatened by the pass defense, by the DBs, except Thaddeus Dixon, who is gonna be out for a couple of more weeks. So you're gonna have to find somebody to do something that makes sense. If you don't, I mean, what else can we say besides this is a terrible pass defense, barely making it by run defense? Like,
side note, did you know Bill has dual citizenship in Croatia?
I don't care what Bill got. He needs to go. For me, at this point, he needs to go ahead and exercise that because
yo,
he see that football field for a minute.
He received Croatian citizenship on June 3rd of 2024. That's the same month he met Jordan.
Whatever.
Or him and Jordan like confirmed they were dating. What? No. Oh Lord.
Whatever.
Never
He
mind.
did that on purpose. Whatever. But anyway, Thaddeus Dixon is expected to be out a couple more weeks due to an injury he suffered in the Clemson game. Bill spoke on the injury. I'm not exactly sure how that's going to turn out. We'll just take it day by day or week by week here for a couple of weeks and see. Thad was certainly one of our best players, trained very hard as one of our team captains, and gave a lot of leadership to the team. As one of our again most experienced and oldest players, played a lot of football, seen a lot of football, so it's a tough injury for him, especially kind of a non-compact when he landed it. It kind of or non-contact when he landed, it kind of hit in a weird place. I've seen him, I've talked to him. He's a great competitor. He's already bounced back, and we'll see what happens. They have two corners that can't cover. They won't win another game. Exactly.
They will not.
And it's going to be both corners that can't cover.
And we are going to be hurting.
And sadly, with the one corner that does cover, they still ain't winning games.
Listen.
And the man's worked his butt off. That man has shut down the number one receiver every game, but you get destroyed by the rest of the receiving corps. So
he's done his job. The rest of the team. All right, it's just
he's that true.
It's like, bro.
And that's the most embarrassing thing about it. Like, you have a guy that's legitimately a shutdown corner, and you can't even get the rest of the defensive backfield to step up enough to make plays when they need to make plays.
Bump the defensive backfield. You can't even get the team to step up enough. No, aside from Damon June and Thaddeus Dixon have been the two highlights this season.
No, we'll give it a Jordan ship too. Because if anybody's gonna catch a pass, it's really just him.
Fair.
Like, no offense to Jack, but
all right,
they don't throw to Jack enough for me to be like, okay.
Yeah, that's true. Culliver has been sporadic.
Like, Jack just didn't get the ball enough.
And then Culliver been sporadic.
And Culliver could be a bright spot if, like I said, if he just once again, if the ball goes to more people that's not just Jordan Ship in a way that's catchable. Let me go ahead and point that out. Because a lot of times the passes get over to them. They don't either have enough separation or the ball's just having to get thrown in their direction to keep from some other mess happening.
I ain't gonna front. One thing I also noticed is Max Johnson, when he is really in a pickle, he will throw to his brother Jake if Jake's in the game.
Sure enough. And I'm not mad at that.
I'm not mad at it because it's like that's a connection. I know it's like I know for sure where my brother's gonna be. Like,
exactly. I know where I'm gonna throw the ball to.
Listen, if there's somebody I can trust, here, bro. Like, I've been throwing the football to you since we were kids. I know you gonna catch it. And if you don't, I can yell at you.
I know he's gonna catch this ball. And I know at the end of the day, if like we don't get stuff together, we're gonna catch some hands from this California team.
Preparing for California is looking abysmal. Bro, Vegas has already opened up. Vegas, ESPN, they've already opened up. We are 12.5 point underdogs against Cal going into this game. ESPN has us predicted at 75.9% losing. Like that is the percentage they gave Cal to win this game. We are at 24.1. When I look at Cal's offense, and I did the numbers, bro,
it's a low percentage.
What you mean?
I thought Cal was going to have like 88, 87.
I mean, they figured. I guess they're giving us the fact that we had 2 weeks to prepare. My thing is, we're playing them on Friday night.
I mean, here's the other thing. We had 2 weeks to prepare against Clemson, too, and we saw what happened there.
But Clemson was also just looking abysmal. And remember how that was like a 50-40 split.
It's crazy.
But it's like their offense is averaging 25.2 points per game, 255 pass yards a game, 96, 97 rush yards a game, and their defense is giving up 22.5 points per game, 207 pass yards per game, and 123 rush yards per game. So quiet as it's kept, it ain't looking too good for us because we've only scored 20 plus on 2 games. And both of those games were versus, no disrespect, relatively weaker opponents compared to the rest of the schedule.
I mean, and looking at all of this team ain't no slouch by no means.
Oh, no.
Because
this team is balanced, especially on offense. This team is balanced, bro.
Because like looking at Saga Palutale, he's only thrown for about 1,500 yards, but completing it at a 62% clip, averaging 7 yards a pass with a 129 rating, and pairing that up with a running back that's averaging 4.5 yards a carry on 414 yards so far, and 4 TDs is crazy.
On 93 carries too.
93 carries. So it's like, so one, we already know it's a run-heavy team, clearly, or they're trying to run it more often than you would think. But what's going to happen is, sure, we may lock in on the run game for a little bit. Then we're going to fall asleep on the back end, like always.
Over the
and
top.
let boys like Grizzle, De Jesus
go
Mini just go off. Like Grizzle's averaging 16.7 yards a reception for 400 yards on 24 receptions. De Jesus is 301 yards, averaging 8.9 a catch on 34 receptions. So he's going to be your underneath guy.
Mm-hmm.
So he's your underneath short, sure-handed guy. Grizzle's the one that's going to beat you over the top on these mid to long range passes. And here's the crazy thing. So even with that, even their tight end Mini has 26 receptions for 279, averaging almost 11 yards a catch. So
throw the towel.
So the tight end's about to be your mid to short range guy. De Jesus is your short, almost to mid range. Like they have levels to this, and Mini's the leading. Mini has the most touchdowns on the squad with 3.
Throw the towel.
So it's like
it's looking spooky out here, and I love spooky season, but this is too spooky for me.
And then like, let's not even get started on how this defense is about to look on them,
bro. The one that got me is they DB Hezekiah Masses. This man has 24 total tackles, but already has 4 interceptions.
4 interceptions on the season. That's crazy.
Like that tells me do not throw his way.
4 interceptions.
Do not throw his way. 4 interceptions in 5 games. Like 6 games. Like do not throw that man's way. Just don't. Like,
and then even if you do drop back, you have to pay attention to TJ Bush Jr. Kid's got 3 sacks, 21 total tackles.
I'm more worried about Cade Olave because that man leading the whole team in tackles with 52 total tackles, 16 solo, 36 assisted, and a sack. I'm worried about Cade.
Well, what that's telling me is with him, yeah, he's able to read and react pretty quickly and get to the point of the tackle. But the person that you have to worry about pass rush wise and getting to you is TJ Bush Jr. Because Cade has one sack and he has the most tackles, but Bush is the one that you can tell is stopping drives. Bush and McCullough.
I can see that.
McCullough's got 1.5 sacks. Bush has got 3. Olave's got 1. Farrelly's got 1. Even a defensive back, Sidney's got 1. Cam Sidney's got 1. So, like, in my mind at this point, they about to have a sack fest at this point.
Mm-hmm. Sack fest. Pause.
Because in my prediction on this, I see that I predict Bush is going to have 2 sacks. Olave is going to have probably a sack and a half. Masses is going to have about an interception.
No, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you exactly how Mass is gonna get an interception. Mass is gonna get an interception off a tipped pass, that comes off the hands of one of our receivers that they should have caught. If he gets an interception, that's how he's gonna get it.
I think what's going to happen is, I think tip pass isn't a bad prediction. I think what's going to happen is somebody's going to end up forcing a pass, not reading the field like they're supposed to, trying to get something to go, and he's just going to jump it. I see him jumping this route. The interception he gets is a jump route or an overthrown pass.
I can see that. I can see that. And you know what else apparently that we can see? Apparently there's docuseries that's still going on, supposedly. So last week we talked about how the docuseries was scrapped. Finito, garbage, done, outzo, gonzo. Apparently it's not.
Deleted.
Deleted. Apparently it's not.
So apparently this was just one of the rumors that we had to categorically debunk.
Yep.
They're just categorically false.
Yep. Bill says we're working through the logistics of it. On October 13th, he was asked about the status of the Hulu series. And he said, so there's no real update at this time, but there will be something.
We'll follow you. We'll show the series up until game 1. Then we'll end the series like Hard Knocks.
Long story short, y'all, if they manage to turn the season around, it'll be available. If they don't, we're never seeing that documentary. We are never seeing that documentary
at all.
There's a reason why Jordan doesn't have a documentary of the Wizards years
at all.
And that's not to say. Here's the bad part. That's not to say he played bad them years. Like, because he actually wasn't bad them years.
He still put up numbers. But you know,
but then the Wizards,
everybody else,
Kwame Brown. That's who didn't put up numbers. Think about that, bro. That man played with Jordan and Kobe. You know that man was verbally abused. That man was told he was trashed to his face numerous times by Kobe and Jordan. That man went through all the abuse.
And was just asked, why are you here?
Like, toilet. You Charmin, soft. Like, bro.
I still remember Kwame Brown confronting Gilbert Arenas.
Hey, listen, Kwame ain't one of them ones to play with. He ain't one of them ones to play with. That's for certain.
At all.
Shoot. But then got some birthdays apparently upcoming this week, man. According this week, we have Javion Butts. I think he's still on the team for October 16th. And then Kobe Paysour has it. You are childish.
What? How am I childish?
You are childish. If you're
laughing about that, I'm laughing about you saying I think he's still on the team.
Only reason I say that is because I hadn't seen him.
Like I said, that's what I'm laughing about. You childish for thinking I'm laughing at the childish thing.
Am I really out of pocket for thinking you were laughing at that?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Out of all the things we laugh at, both on camera and off camera, is it really out of the realm of possibility for me to assume you were a childish 5-year-old for 2 seconds and laughed at butts?
Bill Belichick won't get fired. 5-year contract. Hate to tell you, Tar Heel fans. Well.
Wow.
Well. I might even going to make I might even gonna make the original comment I was going to make because I'm like, you know,
I want to know where this individual came from because last I checked, I don't think we have an NC State Voice of College Football page.
I think we do.
Oh, do we?
I think we do, but then again, you know, he could have been scoping out the scene.
He said, you know what they talking about over here? All
so
right.
I'm gonna be real with you, bro. Number one Pac fan, I'm gonna be real with you. Like, you're not wrong about that first part. I don't know where Tar Hole came in.
It's that Tar Hole. It's that Tar Hole that like came different. That's what it is.
Like that. We ain't even said nothing bad about y'all.
We've praised y'all. We've given y'all respect. You just want to come in here hot guns blazing. Who are you?
So I would like to humbly request you just remove that and put Tar Heel fans as an asterisk in there or something.
Who are you? Who are you? Who breathed?
We ain't been rude to y'all all day.
They said nothing bad about
since we got here.
They said nothing bad about you since we got here in April.
Exactly. We've actually been pretty high up on y'all. But you know what? Whatever.
Like that was the craziest thing. That was the craziest stray. I think that's probably the craziest stray we've ever gotten.
Right. Remember, people, spay and neuter your pets.
Enemy says time
started. You know what?
You know what?
Call me when y'all
win some more natties in basketball. Call me in December. Call me in December. Call me in December. Call me in January. Call me in March. How about that? When I could be proud of something.
I'm gonna go ahead and say this. Like, since you here already, you might as well go ahead and subscribe to the page. Since you did,
might as well. Hey, go ahead. Hey, listen. Subscribe to the page. That way you can come on here, do your weekly troll, get your rocks off or whatever. Because
we'll let you talk your smack. Like, you can talk all the smack. And we're gonna respond as best as we can. Because this year ain't much to respond with.
Ain't much to respond, but we gonna talk. Yeah. That ain't much. It ain't much, but hey, we had them.
Is it Ludacris came to the campus? Who y'all have?
Darius Rucker.
John, you had that.
Like,
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I'm pretty sure plenty of people would have been happy to see Hootie on their campus.
All I know is this, bro. Hey, and I'm gonna say this because I know he laughing. I'm putting it out there now. If we beat y'all at the end of the season, because NC State's our last game, if we beat y'all, I need you front and center in this comment section to take the lashings that you got to get. That's what I need.
If we beat y'all, you need to change your profile picture to the Tar Heel logo.
Facts. He's got to change it for at least a month.
Profile.
For 1 month. You ain't got to hold it forever because I know you probably got family that's like, nah, they just like, you can't do that. And I'll do you one better. And to be fair, we beat y'all. You got to change your profile logo to the Tar Heel logo. You beat us. I'll change it to the NC State logo.
So we'll put the Wolfpack logo up.
We'll put the Wolfpack logo right here.
And so we'll only make it for. We won't say we'll say a week, but you have to show up.
A week,
but you have to show up to the show. It won't happen in reality. In 4 years in a row, about to have 5 like last time y'all came to Raleigh. You got absolutely smashed 39-20.
All right, so you
39-20 ain't bad compared to what we see this season. That ain't even bad. That's respectable.
So do we got a deal? We got a deal? You lose, your logo goes to the Tar Heels for a week. We lose, these go to NC State for a week.
Ted, you probably want to change the bet up. If we break 20 points.
Hey, no. You don't come in here. And it's like, oh, wait a minute. He said, wait.
He said, we break 20 points. Then you gotta change your logo. You gotta change profile picture.
Hey, hey, as soon as we told him he had to change that profile picture, all of a sudden, whoa, wait a minute.
He's like, nah, I believe in Juju. I ain't about to do that with y'all.
He said, I ain't about to take the risk.
Not today.
Honest to God, I don't think we're gonna put up 30 points against y'all this season. Shoot.
Honest to God, you probably will.
The way we playing, bro. So if you want to know, right now alone, NC State has an 84% chance of beating North Carolina. Just right now, I just checked the game. It's at 84.4 on ESPN. We are at a 15.6 to beat NC State right now.
That is just pure tragedy, bro.
Like, bro.
He said we do, but I've seen us play Dave Dorn, can't lose a game. Seen us play Dave Dorn, can't lose a game. Listen.
Ugh.
Can't close the game. I mean, listen.
I mean, bro, he kind of got a point because they lost to Duke 45 to 33. Ooh. I'm sorry y'all had to endure that. I hate Duke. I hate Duke way more than I hate NC State. So I'm sorry they had to go through that.
Like, I'll say this though, out of respect.
Nah.
Cal also lost to Duke.
I don't care. I hate Duke that much. Ain't no.
Like, and Cal has one of the best records in his division at 4-2.
I don't care.
Because you got Georgia Tech 6-0, Miami 5-0, Virginia 5-1, then Duke, SMU, then Louisville at 4-1, then Duke, SMU, and Cal at 4-2, and then you got NC State at 4-3, and then there's everybody else. So like Clemson, Syracuse, Florida State. And then there's us
struggling.
Wait. Then there's us.
There's the dirt. There's Popo.
Hold on. Then there's Virginia Tech.
Ooh.
There's Virginia Tech at 2-5.
Ooh.
Oh, I actually skipped some people. Sorry. I did skip some people. So it's Clemson, then Wake Forest. So Clemson and Syracuse, then in Florida State, then Wake Forest. Then it's us, Syracuse.
Hey. All right, maggots. Here's the pecking order.
The worms in the dirt. Popo stew, Kami, then Popo. It's all right, Mac. Up because Popo's gonna teach you the pecking order.
Hey, Popo's gonna teach you the pecking order. Either way,
man, like Boston College just had it rough. They are 1-5.
Shoot,
and 0-4 in the conference. So like the last they have won one game and have been on a 5-game losing streak ever since.
I'm about to say we don't play around. We ain't gonna be too far ahead of them.
I mean, we only ahead of them by 3 games.
A game and a half. Because
3 games.
No, because I was gonna say, because we lose to Cal, we go to 2-4 overall.
I mean, yeah. Overall record, we struggling.
Shoot. I'll be honest, I can't even hate watch for y'all no more after that Clemson loss. Hey, he saw that Clemson game. He's like, bro, like, what's going on? He want to. It's one of those things where it's like, bro, if you feel like it's like, bro, I can't even hate, bro. This is just embarrassing. Like this, like I feel like me hating is overkill.
Listen, like I said, it's already hard to hate on something that hates itself. Clearly, so like,
how you gonna hate me when I hate myself?
No one's gonna hate me more than I hate me.
Like hate.
Because let's see here, Virginia 86.6.
What? Oh God.
See here, Syracuse. Okay, Syracuse is a 77.9. They said we got a shot.
That's
And that's
shocking.
just 'cause they lost. That's because they lost that quarterback. That's why it'd have been
I was
higher
about
if
to
it
say
was.
that. I guarantee that would have been a 90. I guarantee that would have been a 90.
They gave Duke 88.5.
Yo!
NANI?
Gave Duke 88.5. They Wake Forest is 77.8.
You know what? Let's go ahead and end
They
this show.
said Duke go come out and dog walk us.
Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and end this show before I get pissed. Let's go ahead and get this over with before I get pissed off. Because they know you about to dog. You about to say Duke about to dog walk us like that.
That's what they said. They said Duke go dog walk us.
Absolutely not.
Virginia gonna do it too.
Virginia, I can see.
Virginia makes sense. They 5-1 and 3-0.
I was about to say Virginia makes sense.
Virginia balling.
Oh Lord. But anywho, happy birthday, Javion Butts and Kobe Paysor. Hope you have a great birthday this week. Hope it's smooth. Hey, be safe out in the streets if you go out and celebrate. If you do plan on drinking, get you a DD, a Uber, a taxi, or just stay in the house. Any of those 4 options are very viable. Do those things, man.
So let's see here. Out of 136 teams for the defensive stop rate at midseason, North Carolina sits at 111.
All right. Y'all know what time it is.
52.5%.
Y'all know what time it is. Because if we talk about this anymore, we're just going to go into depression.
Wake Forest is at 40 with 66.1.
Why are you reading these off, bro? Like we get it. We're bad.
I'll say this. There's bad, and then there's not being on the list. Hey, to break it to you, NC State fan, y'all ain't even on the list.
Either they're really good or they're really bad.
Oh no, like they not on the list, period. Because like Texas Tech is at the top of the list at 84.1%. But don't worry, once y'all play us, y'all probably shoot up to about where we were.
Or you just
We'll see.
overlooked them.
Oh no,
because
there they go. There they go.
I was about to say
They
you
are-
overlooked them. You had to overlook them.
No, I was looking for North Carolina State. It's just NC State. So no, they're on the list. They're at 96 at 56.7%.
Better than us.
There we go. So I will stand corrected and retract my statement. Y'all on there. I was saying it had to be a 136 power fours, but we'll see.
Oh Lord.
Take away the week.
It's
Go
time
get
for the
'em.
sorry to take away the week, man. All right, man. My Tar Heel takeaway of the week. Yo, don't be afraid to take chances. Do not take a chance and be just willy-nilly, especially if it don't cost you nothing. I'm saying that due to the fact that today, literally an hour before the pod, I had entered a contest on Twitter. I was just like, you know what? All right, cool. And it was for a copy of NASCAR 25, which I had been looking into getting. I'm a huge NASCAR fan. Y'all know this, blase, blase. I won the contest and got a gold copy. And it was one of those things where when I did it, I was like, you know what? Caution to the wind. If I lose, I lose. At least I took the chance. So sometimes don't be afraid to take that chance. Now, I'm not sitting there telling y'all to go play the lottery every damn day. I'm not saying that. Please. Because you're going to go broke and you're going to be mad at me trying to say, Myron, you told me to take a chance. No, I didn't. I didn't tell you to do that. I did not tell you to do that. What I'm saying is, if there's an opportunity where you usually wouldn't, but something in your gut is telling you, hey, just try it, just take the opportunity, and there is no loss for you, like it's a for sure win if everything goes well, and if you lose, nothing happens. Take a chance. You never know what can happen. Also, since you want to sit there, if you're a Carolina Panthers fan, I'm building these shirts, bro, personally. So if you're a Carolina Panthers fan, hey, go to my personal page, Tornado McCray, subscribe, and I'll be talking about these more later. Just know we got something building. So be on the lookout. But yep, that's my takeaway of the week.
That man gonna get us fired.
What you mean?
I heard you about promoting on this channel.
Excuse me.
I ain't promoting products that ain't theirs. Tar Heel takeaway of the week. Change is okay. It's okay to have change. Good things can come with change. I don't, boy. Look, whose time is this? My time or your time? It's my time now. You stop. You flex your t-shirt in a minute when I'm done. You calm down. Remember, don't be afraid of change. Change is okay. Because some good things come with change. You know, better offensive play calling, better route packages, better defensive play. You know, better overall performance can happen when you allow change in your life. Because, you know, Bill allowed change in his life at one point, and now we're hearing about her all the time in the news.
Wow.
We didn't care.
You willingly.
We want to hear about that.
You willingly did that.
Hmm?
You willingly brought her up for the first time in like 3 months.
Oh, no, this is willingly brought up because it was part of the point. The point is, some changes are bad, some changes are good. But don't be afraid of change. Sometimes it'll come around. You'll wonder why God put this nuisance in your life. Other times you'll be like, man, this blessing I was waiting on for a good long time. You never know until you just take the chance and flip that coin. But don't be afraid when it comes along, because it just means that chapter is good and done with. And unfortunately for us, we had to get the chapter post change. And man, are we wishing we ain't flipped that coin. Anyway, that's our episode for today. I hope y'all enjoyed yourselves. We'll see y'all next week. And at the end of the game, Friday, it's gonna be late because you know the game ain't till 10:30 at night. So
it's a man.
Yeah, we both gonna be tired going into work on Saturday. Well, I'm gonna be tired going into work on Saturday.
Man, it's a late Cali game. Oh.
Yep. So you know what that means? It's gonna be boring.
Oh man. I am not looking forward to that on Friday night.
Nobody is. Nobody's looking forward to 10:30.
I'm not looking at that. I'm being honest. I'm not looking forward to that, y'all.
I keep saying it all the time. Nobody's going to be looking forward to a 10:30 game. Like, nobody likes these games. Nobody does.
Chalk these up, bro. Y'all know what to do.
Part of me's like, those games, y'all ain't got to show live. Y'all can, like, have the game go on and record it and show us on Saturday when everything else is going on. And be like, hey, live coverage. It ain't live. We know that, but nobody's gonna care.
Really good. But
at least that way I'll be able to watch the game and go to bed on time.
Really could. But y'all know what to do, bro.
Be at home and sit in my disappointment.
In your pajamas and your disappointment.
In my pajamas. That's it. That's it.
But y'all know what to do, bro. Hey, come back here every Tuesday at 9:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, because we actually care about y'all sleep schedules and whatnot. But here, YouTube, Tuesday, 9 p.m. Hey, North Carolina Live. You can come talk smack if you're an NC State fan or a fan of any other team, or you can come be true and new to the Tar Heel Blue and join us. I'm your captain of the Hooligan Express and one half of this podcast, Tornado McCray. That is my co-host, RiceBox26. Be sure to follow us at all our social medias. And if you don't want to see our faces, you can listen to this on Anchor, Spotify, Apple Music, and all that good jazz. But with all that being said, peace. Much love to all of y'all. Take care.
Hold on. And Pac fan, I'm going to be looking for your subscription.
Big facts.
I'm gonna be looking for that sub. Go ahead and hit that button.
You already here. This way you can get some at least comedic relief out of it.
And like I said, at least you'll be able to laugh or something. Anyway, with that
being
said,
much love to all of y'all. We out of here. Later days.